There we go. Now we go for the last portfolio. This is going to be Guillermo Guillen. Says, hi, Abe. I'm submitting my portfolio for 3D review. I'm a 3D character artist with 10 years of professional experience, currently revisiting my work and polishing my portfolio. Damn, dude. Oh, let's take a look. Nice. Yeah, I mean, yeah, this looks nice, man. 10 years of experience is quite a lifetime, man. Oh my god, love these monsters. Oh, this is so cool, man. This is really nice. Okay, you did texture it. Again, wireframe will be, again, my advice. I mean, usually for this kind of portfolios, you're in a very similar position to me. I also have 10 years of experience since I graduated from Neumann. I've been doing 3D for 15 years. So we're, let's say, on the same time frame. Not much I can tell you. I do see, however... Yeah, this is nice. My only advice is probably going to be to add a couple of more personal projects. I think personal projects are also a very good way to showcase your skills to the maximum of your capabilities, right? Why am I saying this? I see all of these Stalker ones, which are fine, like these are production ready, they're part of the game, that's great. However, I know, because I've been there, that there are technical constraints with this kind of stuff, right? So you probably had a very specific like poly count, you probably have very specific textile density, and it's a good idea to do a little bit more of this stuff right here, where you show a personal project with all of your skills, like really pushing your skills as far as you can. When did you do this? Yeah, so this was posted 7 years ago, so I'm sure if you did this character today, like you could show so many like way better things, right? And that's the kind of stuff that could benefit your portfolio, because other than that, like, you have great stuff. When was this? Yeah, 3 months ago. That's great. Towers of Agasba. Let's take a look at this. Okay. Oh, it would be cool. This is another one. Like, I'm not sure if this game, I know this game is out. Reach out to the people there and ask them if you can, like, show the characters in a better light. Because I know you're now just taking like screenshots from the trailers, and this is usually because of NDAs, but you never lose anything by just asking. It's like, hey, can I show, like, if you did this turtle, which looks amazing, can I show this turtle as part of my portfolio? And again, more often than not, they're gonna say sure. If they say no, then sure, keep it like this. But yeah, I mean, for you, my friend, the only advice is just keep doing more stuff. Like, keep being awesome, because this is very cool. I really like these monsters right here. These monsters are great. Maybe the exact same advice that I mentioned to one of the other like portfolios today, which is play with the values here with the levels, right? Control L. Just like make them a little bit brighter so that we can see a little bit more of the character. I'm gonna show you guys one of my favorite artists. Been following him for a long time, and he's not very like social media famous, but he's done like so many cool things. And this is a technique that I like extrapolated from his portfolio. His name is Alessandro Baldassaroni. Alessandro Baldassaroni. He is a character artist. He has worked on the industry for probably like 25 years or something like that. And if you take a look at this... Oh my god, sorry. If you take a look at this, you're gonna see that the renders are very clean. Right, like all of the presentation renders he's got on his portfolio, they're very clean, and that's important because it allows anyone who's watching his stuff to really appreciate the stuff that he did. I remember seeing this he posted when I was at school at Neumann, and I saw this like, damn, this is awesome. I want to do this. And this is one of the places where I started learning about rendering, because I was like, this looks so cool. Like, the render is so clean. It's very nice. I want to learn how he did this render. And I reached out to him. He didn't get an answer back then. That's fine. That happens, right? So when that happens, the next option you have is, well, let me really analyze the image and try to understand what is happening here. How many lights do we have? Well, they're soft lights. They're big lights because the shadows are not very contrastive. They're very soft on the ground. There's enough information here to really see the silhouette of the character. Yeah, nice pose, right? So all of those things are things that you can use for yourself, even if you don't get like the direct like information from the artist, just by analyzing what he's doing. Like, let's say I want to do a monster. If I take a look at this monster, I can start like just analyzing the image and be like, why is this so successful. What is happening here? Well, we got rest areas, areas where there's not a lot of stuff happening, and then areas where there's a lot of things happening. The way these things are integrated, there's a lot of like storytelling here. There's stitches, there's blood, there's like all of this like cysts and stuff like that. There's this like cloth hanging. So if I'm making a character, I can use this as inspiration, not necessarily just copying like straight out of Alessandro's work, but you can use this as inspiration. Another little advice here, and Photoshop is really good at this. Here, let me... You guys should learn Photoshop. Everyone should learn Photoshop. That's another like big tip I can give everyone, because you can make your stuff so much better. So Photoshop has this thing called the image selection tool, or the object selection tool. There you go. And as you can see, it very quickly can mask something out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to invert the selection. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to lighten, but the background only. Like that. Right? So instead of having to re-render this, I can just lighten the background. Then I'm gonna re-invert that, Control L again, and play a little bit with the values here on the character. Right? There we go. See how much more this character sort of like jumps at us from a visual perspective? So that's the previous one. Yes, I know it looks dark. I know it looks moody. I know it looks like evil or whatever. But this one right here, it's a lot clearer, and especially when you're trying to sell something, right? When you're trying to showcase all of the amazing like details and things that you did, I believe it's better to go towards the side of just like showing stuff. Now, if you like both, show both. You can do a dark version, like a dark cinematic version on your render, and then a light cinematic version, so that you can sort of like appreciate how this thing is going to look in a movie or in a shot, and how the character like actually looks, so that you can really take a look at all of the different elements, right? Great stuff, man. Guillermo. Amazing. And thank you for sharing. Like, again, this is the kind of portfolios where I, as an artist, cannot give you as many advices. Like, I think you're like in the right path. Maybe just, again, a couple more personal projects would be great. And this is awesome, because I can now use your portfolio as well to, I'm going to follow you, by the way. I can use your portfolio to learn things. Like, I've never done a monster with this like level of detail. I think I should try, and I'm going to use your stuff as inspiration to get to that level, because this is really, really cool. And that's the amazing thing about our industry, right? Like, we can learn so much from each other, even if someone has been doing this for a long time, or they're just starting. As long as we inspire each other, we're going to be able to grow and learn so much, so many more things.